What's up, YouTube? Going tonight. This is my Flowerhorn babies. They're about 2 months old. As you've seen on there's other videos out there on my channel. If you review it, you'll see the pairing, how these guys were made. Just want to show them off real quick. Getting bigger. Hey there, Jennifer. How's it going? These are Flowerhorn babies. They're actually hybrid Flowerhorn. So I'm waiting for them to grow bigger and see how they're gonna look like, and then we gotta have to separate them. There's some good looking ones in there. If you can see, if you can, you guys can really see it. I see some red fins, some nice coloration. They're still half an inch long right now. They look like half an inch, about half an inch, little bigger than half an inch. Some of them are smaller. Some nice ones in there. There's a dark-tailed one looking like he's gonna be a fader, and then already seeing okay on top of their heads. Some of them, you can see it. They're mess. They I'm just showing them off. There's another batch already there, but it's smaller than this. This is about a month old, and the other batch is about a month old. And today the female laid another clutch, but I didn't get to put the male with her and did not want any more eggs because you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be overloaded, so I don't want that problem. So I'm not gonna have her have any more babies right now. For right now, have her give her a break and just still lay eggs every 2 months. I say every month and a half she's laying eggs. The male's in the same tank with her, but he's got a separated divider. Well, adult, uh-huh. I'll say couple years old, 2.5 years until they're large, full size. I'm hoping, but in 6 to 7 months, you'll be able to see the colors and all. In about a year, it'll be fully be able to breed them too. But adults, like a big size, giant Flowerhorn, those guys get like good 16, 17 inch. I think they're gonna be, some of them gonna be King Comfa, I think, because the pairing was Red Dragon Flowerhorn to a Platinum Red Texas Pearl. So they're looking good. Swimming around, healthy, water's clean. I got 2 sponge filters in there. What do they eat? Uh-huh. So a lot of breeders out there, if you do your research, they show you to feed them, some egg yolk, but that thing, it makes a big mess. And these guys did not like it in the beginning, and so I didn't keep feeding it that. I kept one thing. What their parents eat, they should eat too. So I crush that same stuff that I feed the parent, which is cichlid food. They like high protein cichlid food, and I'm using extreme at the moment. I buy them small pellets and I crush them in my little crusher that I have ceramic, like powder, and then I'll sprinkle it on top. And as you see, these babies are looking good. There's colors in there. The food has color enhancer. I'm sure all cichlids food that do the stream is the bad food cichlids, so those gonna grow up to be really nice and Godzilla big, really nice fish. I'm gonna separate them later on. I'm gonna show you guys the whole journey here. Like black looking guy. I hope he makes it. So he's gonna look like. Any other questions about the food? And the water temperatures right now is about 81, 82. I got a heater in there. Two of these big sponge filters. Water is regular city water. I use Prime to do dechlorination and detoxifies the chlorine and all that. No, you don't have to separate the eggs immediately. If you watch the other video, I believe I show you one of them. You can wait until. Okay, I'll suggest separating the dad so the female doesn't bother the father, because she's gonna be protective. If they're getting along, they're fine together. He's not munching on the eggs. He already went and bred, fertilized them. He's not eating them. He'll be fine. So once the fry are free swimmers, you can remove the male and the female, and the fry will start eating. After, I say, there'll be wigglers in the beginning. They'll be swimming around. Once they're swimming around, I have another batch up there. You can start feeding them. I'll feed them anyway. Change the water, but it's a little hard when they're really, really small, tiny little fry. It's really hard to change the water for these guys. You got to do it on a separate bucket. Make sure if you siphon some out, bring them back in, put them back in there. You can use the special. That's not gonna be fun. You need. I do it once a week. Once a week. I'll change, like, this is a 55 gallon. I'll change only about 10 gallons out of this. That's it. No more than gallons. You don't need to do more than that. There's 2 sponge filters. There's no other do too much waste. They don't need big filtration. So when they're bigger, then they're gonna make more waste and they're gonna need more filtration. And you see the water's clean. There's a little bit of algae on the top bit. Then Prime. You know Prime is, right? One of my local fish stores fills it up for me for a really good price. Instead of buying it for almost $18, $19 plus tax, it'll be like $21, $22. I'll fill it up around $7.99, $8 plus tax. I'll say around $9, almost $10 a whole bottle. So I'll save a good $10 on it, refilling it. They buy big barrels, so they refill too on that. Saves me money. Yeah, of course, amazing deal. I do have a lot of them. I need a lot of water changes around here, so I do go through it a lot. And Prime is concentrated, so you only use the whole cap will do this whole entire tank. But for 10 gallon, you need only like little bit. The whole cap does 55 gallons, 50 gallons. See some of the fries on the sponge filter, but the sponge filter's got no food on it. This is always hungry. They always wanted to eat, but I only feed them 3 times a day. They're fried.